She said there ain't no rest for the wicked. Money don't grow on trees. I got bills to pay, I got mouths to feed, and there ain't nothing in this world for free. Is that good enough for an intro? What is up, my homies? Now, you might notice I'm looking a little bit extra dapper today.
Where'd you get the goggles? Gays are us?
You're being racist.
Don't you mean homophobic?
Don't mansplain to me, T-Bone. Now you might be wondering, why am I wearing these dapper goggles? Well, that's because of kind of the apocalyptic theming of today. And you might be like, oh, because of Borderlands and its apocalyptic cool theme. No, you idiot diaper baby. I'm meaning the apocalypse of the recent video game adaptation movie big budget doo-doo we've been having recently. Now, you might notice that the audio quality in this video is not the best, and I might be talking a little bit louder, but that's because this piece of little crap I got from Walmart is giving that little annoying, like, throughout the video, so I had to remake this video. I already filmed this, and I'm re-filming it, so a little behind the scenes, but other than that, we're going on with the video. So today's video, we are doing a Borderlands movie review. Now, I want to make one thing very clear. I'm not a Borderlands fan. Before you throw the Rotten Tomatoes at me. What I mean by that is I've never played a Borderlands game, and, you know, I don't want to claim that I'm a Borderlands fan. You know, I know of Claptrap. I've heard the word psycho, but I don't know what those mean. So I'm not going to claim to be all-knowing in the Borderlands lexicon. So, and that's also why it took so long for me to actually review this movie. I would have reviewed this movie sooner if I was a Borderlands fan, obviously. But I didn't feel like I could do this justice because I've never played a Borderlands game. What could I say about this heaping pile of dog crap? But I thought, why look at it as a Borderlands fan? Look at it as a movie goer. Look at it as a new IP, you know, look at it as, like, this is a new franchise taking off as a movie. So I looked at it that way, and I thought maybe that would help. So this is going to be a yap session, I'm telling you that right now, but basically, I'm just going to talk about things I don't like. First off, the plot. The plot makes no sense. It has no structure on anything. So it's one of those that has a lot of characters, and it wants to explore those characters, but it doesn't know how to explore those characters, and especially it doesn't know how to explore those characters in a way that keeps you, you know, invested in the movie. So it's not like, oh, this character has an awesome background, and this character also has an awesome background, but, you know, we're investing our time in showing you the awesome background. No, they're just like, that guy, he does a thing, and that guy, they also do a thing, and they have trauma. I just think that they don't do a good job in exploring the characters, but also the plot of the movie makes no sense, like I said. So the whole idea of, like, Pandora, it's fine, but even then, I guess in the games it'd probably be better, but as a movie, it doesn't make no sense. It's like an alien race left behind their technology. One, that's cliche. Two, it's like, okay, what year is it? I don't know, future. Okay. What are these aliens? We don't know. These aliens. They're just there. We're just fucking around, dude. And the aliens, it's like, the alien thing, it's just there. It's there as just like a little, like, oh, also, you know, plot twist aliens kind of, but not even plot twist aliens, it's just there for like a, kind of like, there's aliens, and it helps the end of the movie. Yippee. They also do things that are just cliche, you know, so very rushed. Things like Lilith. Lilith is supposed to basically be the main character of the movie. She just, I don't like her. Now, I'll talk more on that when I'm talking about the characters, but one thing is, at the end of the movie, they do the plot okay, so Tiny Tina, whatever her name is, TNT, Tina the Magnificent, whatever, she's the key to the vault. So she's a clone of other clones, and she's clone of the alien race that I was talking about. What? She's a clone of the alien race, and there's other clones, and that sounds cool, but how they do it isn't. They don't like explore that. They just go, oh, by the way, she's a clone of the alien race, and she can teleport. What? It's not like she can do like cool stuff with the powers. She just like, I can teleport this one time. And that's what happens. In the movie, she just teleports one time just as a convenient plot armor to get them out of a situation. Just one situation, and she never teleports ever again. And it's like a little bit over the halfway mark. So we're well into the movie, and they're already like throwing in new stuff that doesn't even make sense. Like, she can teleport. Yippee! And legitly, she does it, and they never talk about it again. But other than that, at the end, they're just like, plot twist. Tina's not the key. It's Lilith. Oh, would have known. Burn in holy fire. But then at the end of the movie, she gets some sort of like Phoenix fire powers. And then defeats the bad guy? What? She literally goes, I am Iron Man. Pew, 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 pew. Stop. Why? Why do that? It makes no sense. Even if that happened in the game, why not build that up? Maybe show that she has a little bit of those abilities. Yet again, foreshadowing. Or, I don't know, anything better than what they did. They were just like, oh, awesome, she has superpowers too. Other than the plot, there has to be something else I like about the movie. Yes, the pacing. The pacing. That's one of my favorite parts about this movie, is the pacing, right? It's the pacing, right? It's the pacing, man. This movie is an hour and 30 minutes. Now, you might be like, an hour and 30 minutes? That's not long at all. That's barely anything. Why are you complaining? Well, when a movie has a bad plot and doesn't know how to progress the story, then it feels like a 2-hour-long movie. It feels like a 2-hour-long shitfest. It feels shitty. It feels bad. So what I mean by pacing is they never feel like they're going to their goal. In a big adventure action story like this, when they get a key to the next puzzle or get something that will help them along their journey, it never feels like, wow, they're progressing, or they actually feel like they're getting something to, progress in the story, on their adventure, their journey. And I'm very excited about that. It just feels like, oh no, this movie's going on even longer. They don't make anything feel important at all. There's one part where they're trying to find one of the keys to the vault, and then they're in this big room full of all these boxes. And sure, they could have made a joke out of it about finding it immediately, but they didn't do something like that. All they did was have a weird argument in the background. Lilith walk in, look at one box, open it, and then be like, I found the key, guys. I guess I got lucky. What? The fuck? What? Maybe you get a joke where it was like, they looked through every single box, and the last box was the one that they had, that had the key or something. Or, looked through every box, and none of the boxes had the key, and it was in a secret vault, in a secret something that you had to find. Something better than just... Guys, I found the key! First try! Anyways, the pacing is bad. Honestly, I think my least favorite part. Besides that, the CGI. The CGI reminds me of the Cats movie, okay? It's bad. I don't know how it got this bad with the CGI. I mean, you guys have this budget, right? This budget, right? This budget. Where is all that money going? Who are you paying? You're not paying the people. You're not paying the writers. I'm saying that right now. You're not paying the writers for that money. You're not paying the freaking CGI people. Who are you paying? The janitor? The CGI is abysmal. It is terrible. Like it looks like ragdoll physics from Gmod. It is horrendous. Now, yet again, I'm not getting mad at the people that made the CGI. They were overworked. That's why it looks this bad. With all the recently they've just overworked their CGI people in they're not taking the time to make sure it's a good product with the CGI. They're just like, does it look like Lilith? Short story, CGI. And the actors, they're okay. I think the actors are fine. Okay, to be honest, out of this entire movie, I think this movie is a big old dumpster fire, but I think the actors, they're fine. Now, they were handed a shitty script, but you can't really do that much when you're handed a crappy script, and they tried their best with what they were dealt with. I mean, look, don't gun me down when I say this. I think Kevin Hart didn't do that bad a job in Broly, or whatever his name was. I have a gun! Sorry, I got aggressive there. I blacked out for a second. From what I hear, the character in the games is tall and stoic. Kevin Hart's pretty stoic in this movie. He's not tall. He's Kevin Hart. Well, you shortest? Pretty racist of you, dude. Cracks jokes in this movie, but so is Jack Black in this movie. Like Lilith, but he's not as bad as if he was in Jumanji or other movies he was in. But, he's not that bad. I thought he was going to be way worse with that. Crack old pop, we gotta go, guys. I'm Kevin Hart. I was in Jumanji. Yeah. It was, but he wasn't that bad, and barely noticeable, and honestly, a pretty fun character. Jack Black, he did fine as Claptrap. I mean, he was just one of those, quirky, dumb, ignorant characters. He was fine. I mean, Jack Black did his best. I mean, I think Jack Black, in general, is a good person, and, tries to do his best with these roles, especially tries to be the best he can for the fans. But it's really the producers you gotta get mad at, because, especially with the Mario movie, they're like, because he did a good Bowser. And the producers saw, they like Jack Black. Here's more Jack Black. I really don't think it's his fault that he's being cast in everything. I mean, if you put his name in something, it's going to sell more. That's how it works. For a while, that's how The Rock did. If you put The Rock in something, it's going to sell more. Ryan Reynolds, it happens with a lot of actors. Everyone's just fine in this movie. They're not good. They're okay. They're mid, okay? They're just fine. They do their role. They hand in a script, and they were like, this sucks, but I'm going to make the best of it. And they did. They made the best that they possibly could. And what they made was mediocre. But the entire movie in general, it's a dumpster fire piece of garbage shit. Look, even T-Bone can agree that it was terrible.
Only movie to make me cry.
So, ending thoughts, what do I think about this movie? Not good. Overall, I think this movie is honestly dog shit. Now, I really don't think there's any redeeming qualities with this movie. Now, you've seen throughout my movie reviews, even if I think this is a bad movie, or not the best, or not my cup of tea, I find redeeming qualities. But with this movie, I can't find any redeeming qualities. The only thing is, I can defend the actors. But, you can defend victims. So, yeah, I fucking hated this movie. Not as a Borderlands fan, I want to make that very clear. Never played Borderlands, and I don't hate this as a Borderlands fan. I hate this as a moviegoer. This movie sucks. And I think it gave me kidney stones. I'm just saying, after I watched that movie, my pee was pure orange. It looked like orange juice down there. It was pulpy, too. Well, that's about all I got for you. Maybe a little updates here and there. I'm going to be giving some new videos here and there. I got some 2 videos in the woodworks. I'm going to do some more movie reviews. I'm going to be sure to talk about the Minecraft movie. I'm going to be sure to do that. And I'm going to be sure to get some new mics. I literally just ordered some tonight, so I'm going to be sure to have better audio quality. But on that, that's about all I got. So yeah, bye.